All right, what we have is a 1986 BMW 635 CSI. I looked it up. There's only about a little bit over 1,000 of these made this year. This car actually sat in the garage since 2003. Was owned by an 85-year-old woman, second owner of the car. The car was from New York and then came down to Pennsylvania. Again, the car's been sitting. I brought it home, obviously cleaned it up, drained some gas out of it, put new gas in it, and fired it right up. And the car actually runs really, really well. This is the factory paint. I don't know if it was touched up here. You know, on the top of the passenger fender, there's a little orange peel. It might have been touched up. I don't think the car was hit or anything. But this is the factory paint, factory color. All the numbers match. It's factory engine and so on. The car has 176,000 miles, and I own an M3 and a 530xi, and this car is extremely clean, runs great. They're very, very solid engines and drivetrains in these things. So nothing to be scared about with these cars. It has like an aftermarket wheel on it. They're Borbet wheels. And the Yokohama tires, these are the Yokohama H4s. They're like brand new. So these tires are like, there's probably 2,000 miles on these tires, if that. And they're not dry rotted. They're in great shape. All the glass is good. The brakes were, obviously the rotors were a little rusty, surface rust. I drove the car up and down my driveway and they cleared right up nice, stops nice and everything. The car needs to be on the road and run. You know, as you can see, its last was 6 of 03. Now, obviously, as I mentioned, I cleaned it up. The only thing I did, and just telling you exactly, was the front seats were not ripped, they were just worn, you know, and I just re-dyed them, and it actually came out really, really nice. Okay, but the rear seats weren't touched. Carpets were just cleaned, mats and so on. Okay, has a factory sunroof, has a Clarion stereo. Cassette player with an Alpine amplifier and then a subwoofer. This was owned by this woman, and I'm not kidding. Somebody probably just told her, "Oh, you got to have all this in the car," and she put it in there. So it all, no problem. But has the factory spare, probably never used. All the original inside, original toolkit. All the lights, you know, not rusted. Extra bulbs, fuses. This is all factory. This car was, you want to say a barn find, you can say that, but it's very clean. I mean, there's a few little dings in it. The AC works, all the windows, everything, all the power works. The only thing is this headrest is power. That's not going up and down. The other one goes up and down. So everything is in, you know, pretty much working condition. Sunroof. So let me fire it up and open the hood. Brand new battery, 3-year warranty on that. Factory stickers. No engine lights, nothing like that on. Underside is spotless. There's no rust on. The only rust on, there's nothing. The only spot on this car, the only spot that I found on this car is right here. And you can see how small that is. And that's not even on the other side. I'm pushing, there's nothing on the other side. It's probably was a chip or something, you know, at one point. That really is the only bubble on the car. The rest, there's a little bit, there's a mark right here. Here's your tail light. This little piece was pushed in here. And that's it. That is it on this car. So literally, this car can be, in my eyes, and we've been racing, restoring, fixing cars and so on for 30 years. This car could literally just be put right on the road. I would have no problem driving this car every day to work. No problem whatsoever. Great looking car. Doesn't even puff. And when I started it up after sitting 7 years, no smoke, no puffing, nothing. Exhaust is all good. So you could feel confident in driving, buying, driving, and enjoying a car like this. No problem.